This is the WHTC Morning News with Gary Stevens and Peg McNichol on 99.7, 1450 WHTC and WHTC.com.
Welcome back to the WHTC Morning News for this Friday, January 7th. Friday mornings at this time, we travel Michigan, looking at travel and tourism, not only with events coming up this weekend, but the industry in general. And Dave Lorenz, the Vice President of Pure Michigan, who joins us on a regular basis, back after a couple of weeks off since we were not live. But we are live now, and Dave's catching up with us on the Zoom connection. Good morning, Dave. And from what alpine hostelry are you at today?
You caught that correctly. I'm actually at Boyne Grand Mountain in the Boyne City area today. Arrived pretty late last night because those roads really closer to home were a little treacherous. But interestingly enough, the farther north I got, the better and easier it got to drive. So if you are thinking about heading up north this weekend, let me tell you, even though the Holland area got a lot of snow the last couple of days, this area didn't catch a lot of that. So there's enough snow. It looks beautiful out there. They did catch up some of the snow. So there are a lot of very happy people like me who are going to be able to do some cross-country skiing, downhill skiing, zip lining, horseback riding, and of course, for those folks who like to be indoors in places like this, there is the Avalanche Bay Water Park that's going to be open here as well. So all of the resorts up north are open, ready to take you for a ski activity or just to check out the spa or one of those other things this weekend. So consider heading up north and get out of all that snow. Come on up north.
The key is drive east. Drive east, get to US 131, then go north, because that road will probably be your best bet getting up there this week.
Yeah, that's what we did. In fact, we had no problems at all. We took it slow and easy, and seriously, actually, north of Cadillac, the snow kind of diminished. There was enough snow to make it pretty, enough new snow, without being real problematic. So. You know me, I love snow. I just don't necessarily want to get it all in one day like we did yesterday. So I hope people are taking it easy today and considering getting outside, because even at home, if you're like me and you love the cold and you love winter, this is going to be a really beautiful day to maybe check out some of those trails, just to do a little hiking, either in snowshoes or in your boots. There's something special about this kind of light kind of snow that stays on the tree limbs and on the evergreens and such. It's truly beautiful. And it's a great time to really appreciate how lucky we are to live in such a beautiful place as West Michigan.
But of course, we don't want the snow on the power poles and the wires and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
that we don't
luckily,
need.
this light snow doesn't cause as much problem, but occasionally it does.
One thing I mentioned when we talked with Linda Hart from the Holland Area Visitors Bureau yesterday, she was talking about the fact that a lot of the wintry things that people want to do, and she mentioned snowshoeing. And I says, now, wait a minute. If you have feet on the ground with snow, not inches, then snowshoeing is okay. When you only have maybe 2 or 3 or 4 inches, it's kind of, defeating the purpose.
Yeah, you're right. But the cool thing is some of the nature centers in the area, when we get as much snow as we got the last couple of days, they will rent snowshoes. So just check before you go. And that's kind of the rule of the road these days for any outdoor adventures. Make sure to check online before you go. Michigan.org, of course, has all that information. So, for instance, if you go to Michigan.org, top of the page, it says things to do. And then just kind of scroll down. You're going to find ski information, snowshoe information through there as well. And then you'll find different outfitters that might have things for a rent, like skis and snowshoes. So I love this time of the year for cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. Couple places to consider, not too far away. PJ Hoffmaster State Park, for instance, has a tremendous, actually, cross-country ski trail. It is, I would call it more for people who are relatively advanced in cross-country skiing, because there's some big-time curves and a lot of trees. But remember, the Muskegon Sports Complex at Muskegon State Park, they have the luge, they have the ice rink, they have the frozen ice trail through the woods for ice skating, which is really awesome. And of course, great cross-country ski and snowshoeing area. And they have everything for rent there as well. A really great option.
He is Dave Lorenz. He joins us Friday mornings to Travel Michigan, some of the things going on in the industry itself. We're talking snow today, but that's okay. Wintry stuff. Enjoy your stay up in Boyne. And if all goes well, Dave, thank you very much. We'll talk next Friday morning.
Hope to see some of you up here at Boyne. Have a great day. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you very much, Dave Lorenz, 99.7 and 1450 WHTC.